Hi guys! I thought I would also show you how to make a flip book if you have note cards. Note cards do work a lot better than regular paper because they're thicker, so they flip a lot better. So if you have note cards that you would like to use, you can do this instead. You'll need a pair of scissors, a rubber band. I didn't have a rubber band, so I'm going to try with a hair tie, and a pencil, and then of course your stack of note cards. Now you can use really just about as many note cards as you want. I recommend doing at least 24. So I'm not going to do 24 for the sake of the video, just for time. I think I'm going to do 10. So there's my 10 note cards. I do think you should do at least 24, but for the sake of time, we're just going to keep it a little bit shorter. So then when you get your note cards, let me set this other stuff out of the way. We want to stack them up, and we want to cut notches in the ends on both sides, just like maybe an inch or so up. So the easy way I think to kind of make this quicker is to stack all of your cards up and turn them on their side so that you can see the thickness. And you can eyeball about an inch. I'm just going to make a little mark here on the side of the papers. About like that. And then on the front one, I'm going to extend that line down a little bit so that on the other side, I can eyeball it, line it up, come across. My line was about here or so. And then I can flip the whole thing up on its end, make sure they're all lined up, and extend that line across the side. Just like that. So on both sides, then I can see where I need to make my notch pretty easily. I need to make a notch there on each card and a notch there on each card. So then on each one, I can separate them. I'm going to work one at a time now. I'm going to cut a tiny V at that point on each card, like that. Okay, so I want each card to have a teeny tiny V, just like that, and I want to stack them all up so that my V's line up with each other. So I can see my notch is over here. All right, just like that, so that when you stack them up, your V's pretty much align with one another. All right, I'll speed up for the rest. All right, then we're going to stack them all up. Hopefully our notches line up pretty well. If they're not perfect, like this one I see is a little bit off, I'm just going to trim it a little bit in there so that they pretty much are in line with each other. All right, and then I'm going to take my hair tie and I'm going to hook it into the notches on each side. Now, if you have a rubber band, then you can probably double it around, but that will help hold your pages in place, and then it'll work the same as a regular flip book that has normal paper, but it'll flip much better because the paper is heavier. All right, thanks guys.